Hello, and welcome to a Suntup unboxing, or an unenveloping, if you will. I just did an art unboxing for the Michael Whalen or Marc Dust Jacket of Firestarter. Please check out the channel if you want to watch that. Now we're going to do some more art. These are art prints from Suntup Editions. So, Paul Suntup, the founder of Suntup Editions, is a very, very generous guy. Oh, that did not rip across all the way. The very first year, well, I guess it was his second year technically, but like his first real full year of publishing titles, he said, "Hey, I'm gonna give everyone who ordered, was it like 3 different titles? Let's say it was like 3 different titles. Anyone who ordered 3 titles got a free gift, and it was a little broadsheet, little 1-sheet broadsheet from The Road. It's a beautiful, beautiful gift." Then his second major year in publishing, he said, "You know what? Everyone who bought, let's say, 5 titles got an arc of Silence of the Lambs." So now another wonderful year has gone by, full of lots of Suntup editions, and he has said anyone who's purchased, I think he downed it to like 6 books. I could be mistaken on that. Gets this art portfolio. Look at that. Wow. It features 1 piece of art from every title that was, I don't want to say published because it hasn't actually come out yet. A lot of the titles are still yet to be released. But there's a Suntup embossed logo there. Every title that was announced in 2021, with the exception of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But there's also an exclusive piece to make up for that. And I am loving the presentation in just this little portfolio alone. So finely crafted limited editions. Anyways, let's dive in. So thank you very much, Paul, for such a wonderful gift. So here, let's get these out. We're going to start right on top. Here is the signature itself of the man, the legend, Paul Suntup. In appreciation of your support of Suntup Editions during 2021, enclosed is your complimentary art portfolio featuring illustrations from titles announced in 2021. It was limited to 680 copies. There is his signature. You don't get his signature too often. I know Jeff Terry, the Jeff Word, which you should check out. He's got a couple of his signatures from some arcs and some gifts that he got. I have his signature on, I have a lot of cover collections titles, and he had a certificate of authenticity for it. I also have, oddly enough, one of the covers collections. I think I unboxed it on the video on my channel. Came with a photocopy of the certificate of authenticity, which is weird. So I also have a counterfeit Paul Suntup signature, or a copy of one, I guess. It's not really counterfeit, it was real. It's just a weird oddity. But anyways, it is what it is. So there it is, Paul Suntup signature. If you did not qualify for this edition, I know some people aren't art fans, so of various people who are not art fans or fans of art prints are selling or giving away their own copies of these portfolios. So you should be able to find this. But if not, and you're not a big art fan, maybe you'll enjoy the video. There's also the other Suntup logo there, which is the lion head one, which leads into the very first one, which is signed by Jason Mowry. This is the Suntup Reader, his own kind of interpretation of the lion logo. Kind of complements the Reader that went with the Biblio Mysteries title, which was not Jason Mowry. I apologize in advance. I can't think of who the guys, it was Jesus Sotero, I believe. I believe that was his name. I could be completely wrong. But look at the details in this. It's beautiful. I love Jason Mowry's work. He did Red Dragon, of course, the Suntup edition. Maybe Hannibal is heavily rumored to be the April title. Maybe, fingers crossed, Mowry's returning for that. He did not, however, do the Silence of the Lambs, which I can see peeking around as the next one. And if you look at the little small details, there's lots of little Suntup books throughout. There's Hex. There's Replay, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. There's a whole bunch of them. That looks like Jaws. We got Blackwater on the left here. Blood Meridian down below. Lots of cool details there. Very nice. So up first, the January title, Silence of the Lambs by Thomas Harris, illustrated by Tom Bagshaw. Not everyone was fans of this one. They didn't like kind of the... not a lot of people liked the way he depicted Clarice. Felt that she looked too much like a kid. But, I mean, she is very much a rookie. So, anyways, very nice. Up next, Marc Potts from one of my favorite novels, The Exorcist. Another one that was kind of controversial in a way. Some people felt his artwork was a little too dark. There's Reagan with Help Me over on the side. I liked Marc Potts' artwork, though. It's very, very dark. But on the flip side, if you don't like his dark stuff, he does a complete 180 and does a lot of like fairy mythical creature artwork that is completely opposite of his dark style. So you should check that out. Here we go. The Wolfen by Whitley Strieber. Oh my god, did they spell Strieber wrong? They did. Yeah, it's I think it's Strieber or Eiber. It's not that. Oh no, we found a typo. Anyways, artwork by Francois Vaillancourt. You'll notice that of the two names, the more difficult one, Francois Vaillancourt, is spelled correctly. The Wolfen actually got its own art portfolio, so this is nice. But there's actually even nicer version. It was like a little larger stock, better card stock in the Wolfen art portfolio, which you can also buy from Suntup. But still gorgeous. Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy, illustrated by Rob Wood. This was a beautiful book. The construction, not the writing is Cormac McCarthy style. It's a very bloody book, but the style of the art from Rob Wood is just stunning. Look at that. Wow. The Island of Dr Moreau by H.G. Wells, illustrated by Benz and Chang, the art duo, who was actually only one half real. A lot of portraits throughout this one of Moreau and his creations, so very interesting. Imajica, the most recent AE. Is that correct? Am I saying that correctly? I believe I am. I believe that was the most recent AE. There were a lot of AEs that came out like right in succession. They're like, boom, here's this one. Boom, here's Johnny Got His Gun. Here's Imajica. I believe Imajica was the most recent one. Although I know a couple others are right around the corner. But anyways, illustrated by Jody Fallon. Haunting. Absolutely haunting. Guests by Kealan Patrick Burke. That was another one of the more recent ones. The Artist and the Numbered just came out. Guests by Kealan Patrick Burke, illustrated by Elder Lemon, who's also Kealan Patrick Burke. Very nice. Replay, one of the finest artist editions published. Like, holy crap, it's gorgeous. Another number's coming down the line by Ken Grimwood, illustrated by Alessandro, Sicioldr, Bianchi. Some people had issues with the art not really matching with the story at all. The art's very much more of a like Italian Renaissance on acid kind of look, but it's still very, very nice. I think it's gorgeous. It's one of those ones where like the art prints. I wish this kind of got its own art portfolio because the art is just stunning from it. I don't think Sicioldr Bianchi is selling prints, but it'd be really cool if he did. Oh man, I didn't practice this time. As I stutter there. Johnny Got His Gun by Dalton Trumbo, illustrated by Ūla Sveikauskaite. I probably butchered that. This is the illustration from the dust jacket of the artist edition, which was also kind of flipped. It was mirrored on the dust jacket. Haunting story. Man trapped in his body. Check out the video. I've done the numbered edition and the artist edition on this channel. But wow, beautiful art. Of course, we have Jaws by Peter Benchley coming out still. Hasn't come out yet. The artist edition, when you see it, is oversized. Same size. I'm not sure it's the same size as Misery, but it's oversized like Misery was. Illustrated by John Anthony D. Giovanni. Which, watercolor, because it's shark, but also haunting. Look at that. That is incredible. This is actually the second print involving Jaws. The first is they did an actual Z-Clay print of the cover by, oh my god, what was his name? It wasn't Castle. It was Castell, Roger Castell, I believe. I could have butchered that. Unboxed that on the channel as well. That sold out immediately, but still very nice. Blackwater by Michael McDowell, illustrated by Marcela and Bolívar, which that is a beast of a novel. It's Southern Gothic. I am in the process of reading it. It's all right. Not my cup of tea. It's very much a soap opera, but still a very beautiful painting. The art is incredible. And the book is made of, was this the one, the book? Oh, the book was made of recycled materials for Jaws. I believe there may have been recycled materials used in Blackwater, but I may just be confusing that with Jaws. I know the lettered edition was made with eel skin, so that was awesome. Then we have The Collector by John Fowles, illustrated by David Álvarez. The numbered edition is on its way to me. And that is, that looks like it belongs in a Folio Society edition. That's not like a knock on Folio Society or Suntup's edition. Folio does some very good artwork, and this, it literally looks like something looks familiar. I almost wonder if David Álvarez has illustrated a Folio Society edition, because I swear it looks very stylistically familiar. And I haven't unboxed the book yet. Oh, up next we have Hex by Thomas Old Huvelt. Illustrated by Chris Berens. There are several interviews that Jeff Terry, who I previously mentioned, the Jeff Word, has done with good old Thomas here. And I have a box of books on its way over from Europe from Thomas that I'm really excited to get, which I believe includes a copy of Hex. Not the Suntup edition, but a signed trade edition, which I am all for. That is very nice. Then we have, last but certainly not least, The Butcher Boy by Patrick McCabe, illustrated by David Lupton. Now this was basically like the dream project for Jeff Terry. He's a big Patrick McCabe fan, big fan of The Butcher Boy, and Paul Suntup said, "Merry Christmas, you get The Butcher Boy." I have not read The Butcher Boy. I know Butcher Paper is involved in the numbered edition, which is very interesting to me. And the art is very stylistic. But I know that it's a very divisive novel. People love it. Some people hate it. I'll read it and get my own take on it. But I'm loving the brushstrokes in the art there. Very, very nice. And that is it. That is a nice little art collection of various art prints from Suntup Editions. And now I'm going to go and double check the spelling of Whitley Strieber, or Strieber, however you pronounce his name, to see if that is, in fact, how you spell his name. And I have gone in some weird, I've fallen into some weird Mandela effect, where suddenly that is how you spell his name now, even though I know that's not how you spell his name. But if you're watching this video and you're saying that is how you spell his name, I may have wound up in an alternate reality, much like the hero from Dark Matter. Look at the connection there. Dark Matter is available right now through Suntup Editions. The numbered edition is sold out because of Hannibal coming next. People want to secure it, but there are lots of artist editions available, including artist editions from some of the titles featured here. Anyways, thank you so much, Paul, for such a beautiful art portfolio, and I can't wait to see what 2022 brings. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and we'll see you around next time.